Right, enough of the shit, let's talk HIIT. High intensity interval training. HIIT. That term is bounded around a lot lately, made pretty damn popular by Mr. Joe Wicks, the body coach himself. What's so special about HIIT? Well, honestly, nothing. Let me explain. There is a direct correlation between the duration that you do an exercise and the intensity of that exercise. Now, you have three types in my mind. You have high intensity, medium intensity, and low intensity. So for most people, we'd call it LISS, low intensity steady state, MISS, moderate intensity steady state, and HIIT, high intensity interval training. The reason you tend to do HIIT as interval training is because it's so intense. So, how does this work in terms of your life? Well, let's say you have a lot of time to exercise, and to be fair, you don't really particularly like getting really sweaty, don't like getting really out of breath, and therefore low intensity steady state exercise like a walk is ideal for you. Because there's this direct correlation between duration and intensity, as the intensity of a walk is quite low, you have to do it for a long period of time to say burn, let's say 300 calories. So you'd need to walk for about half hour to 45 minutes, sometimes an hour depending on your weight, to burn about 300 calories. Now, moderate intensity is a little bit faster, so we're talking something like a jog. Something where you're not absolutely on your limit, but it's a little bit quicker. Now for moderate intensity, because the intensity's come up a little bit, we can afford for the duration to come down slightly. So for a moderate intensity to burn 300 calories, you're looking at probably a half an hour run, that kind of thing. Then we move into high intensity, and we'll use high intensity interval training as the rule here. Now with high intensity, because the intensity is absolutely everything you've got, the maximum intensity you can do, the duration is incredibly low. So you can get HIIT workouts done in 10, 15, 20 minutes as Joe prescribes. Which one of these you choose depends not just on sports etc you do, but let's talk about Joe Everyman for a second. What one of these you choose depends on your own specific needs and goal. If you've got plenty of time to train, low intensity is perfect for you. The intensity is quite low and you can do it for a long period of time because you've got the time. However, if you don't have loads of time to train, then high intensity is ideal because you can smash it out in 10-15 minutes. Is there a benefit to choosing one over the other? Yes, of course. There are tiny little parameters that make a big difference. But when it comes to caloric burn and when it comes to just general fitness, pick and choose whatever one you want to go with for whatever your requirements and limitations are on that specific day. At the end of the day, guys, the intensity of the training that you choose all comes down to personal preference. You choose what kind of intensity you want to go with for the requirements you have. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and anybody you know who trains or exercises or could maybe do with training or exercising, then do feel free to share this video with them. You know where the button is. See you next time, folks.